morning, March 7th. This is NBA One Take. One take for your head, one take for your brain. NBA One Take. One take. You can follow me at Pretty Boy Laker exclusively anywhere. YouTube, IG, Facebook, and Twitter. With all the NBA information or anything. Some of last night's action, which I watched. First things first is a congrats to LeBron James moving fourth place in the all-time scoring list, passing the man he's been compared to ever since he came in the league, Michael Air Jordan. You know, he passed him last night versus Denver. I'll get to that game. Talk about, but okay. They say LeBron. This is the one thing I really hate about. There's a lot of writers and people that come. Listen, LeBron James, he's a ball player. Not saying, he's just, his main thing is to score. Saying like, he passed it, but it's not, his best thing isn't scoring. So you tell me what's his best thing. He's a ball player. He's an all-around guy. Scoring is one thing. You gotta give me a game where you probably seen LeBron James score a low amount of points. It probably is efficient with other things and won the game for his team. No. Because the thing is, he does score. He can score. He works on scoring. That's what he's always done. He's great at passing. He's great at rebounds. He's great at pushing pace. At times, he's good at defensive communication. You know, after the whole Olympics thing with Kobe Bryant, everything like that. And back in 08. He's good at those things. But he's great at scoring. He can score. LeBron James is a scorer. So when people don't say that, I think it's idiotic. And you're trying to add more to the conversation versus him versus Jordan, or to some extent him versus Kobe Bryant. You know, I don't like that. He is a scorer. He can score. Plain and simple. He's averaging 27, 28 points a game. Can't just say somebody could average that and thing. And like, his main thing is, he's all around player, but scoring is his main thing. If he doesn't score, his team doesn't win. Come on, you even go back to the 2011 finals when he scored 8 points. Did they win? No, they lost. They needed him to score. He was doing a lot of other things. He was rebounding, making assists, playing good defense, but he couldn't score. You know, but congrats to LeBron. He moves in. The question is he going to catch Kareem? I think he probably will. I think he probably will. He probably catch him, probably pass him. What he's doing in Lakers uniform? To be seen. He's in another 6,000 points. That's almost like 24 points an average for 82-game season. So that gives him, 3 more seasons? Possibly won't do it in the Lakers uniform. But still be a little older. If he decides to play one more year, after that, yeah, possibly when his son gets in the league, because they'll have the one and done rule out. That then possibly when his son will probably go in the league, he probably make a decision to come back either with LA or do something with Cleveland, or possibly just with a team that he's going to go to, which probably will give him some kind of ownership, a piece of a team. Where I think where I see LeBron's trajectory when it comes to an end was that his last team possibly not going to be LA, but probably another team that he go to with quote unquote wink deal. He'll be part of the ownership group, and then eventually he'll buy himself into owning his own NBA team. Will have this majority ownership of a team. So I think that's most likely gonna happen. I see that. I see that for him. But going back to the game, it was insane. The Nuggets came out to play. They're not going to lose. The Nuggets are going for the number 1 seed. They feel they have a good chance. So I spoke to Gary Harris about it. You have to beat us in our building, almost like how the Rockets felt last year. You got to beat us in our building in 7 games to beat us. And Denver, because of the altitude and everything, is not a great place to play. And they're a good home team. They're a real great home team. The crowd is up. They have a great crowd. They got a great bunch of young players and veterans. And they definitely exposed the Lakers last night. Lakers didn't have nothing. LeBron was doing what he can do. Just some flashes from Rondo. It was just too much of a team effort. Jamal Murray, the human wrecking ball, Nikola Jokic, Mills, and Paul Millsap. I'm watching this. I'm like, the same defensive situations. All right, you guys are pressing. It was a play when they actually cut the lead down to 2, and then they went on a run and blew them out. The Lakers was pressing, and it was a sideline play. I forgot who it was, but it was just indicative of Luke Walton and the inept of game situations, not able to adjust. And that's what I'm seeing. Luke Walton can't adjust in certain situations. So going back to the play, they was pressing, meaning pressing, they coming up to put ball pressure or whoever has the ball. But while doing that, you had LeBron James in the backcourt with someone else, and 3 guys in the other half, not really guarding their man, but just standing there. So they inbound play, I think the Plumlee, who was at the half court, he got it, dribbled. They went up, scored the and-1. They was like, I'm like, this is the Lakers season. When you press, the middle should never be open. You have to defend the middle. You have to. And they did it. And it's like, you guys are professionals. Maybe, and it was just, they got blown out. Looking at LeBron James and things, just looking sad. Yeah, bro. For y'all to go to playoffs, you got to run the table. And that's just not going to happen. You're not Aaron Rodgers. It's not happening. Another game, I was just watching was Philly and Chicago Bulls. You know, Chicago playing hard. You know, Zach LaVine, Zach Attack. But it was buckets and Tobias Harris, man. You know, it was just really holding their will to get this big win, man. And I'm telling you something about the Sixers, man. Even with him beat out, this whole thing with Butler just works out. Butler just plays and just see that, yo, listen, whatever we got is just a winning situation, and he just gonna play it out. He'll get his money in the summertime. Okay, they know he's playing with a little injury, whatever like that. He may get a little less than a max, but I think he'll take it no matter what a team is gonna offer him. But I think he's not gonna go to he wants to go to a winning situation. I think that Brooklyn deal, him going to Brooklyn, is not gonna happen. But he probably be back with the Sixers. It's a kind of they're gonna shed off the top for both Harris and Butler, meaning both salaries would be cut a little less than the Supermax. To sign both guys, depending on how well they go. I mean, if they go to the finals, I see both of those guys coming back, and they'll just have two tradable contracts to trade when Ben Simmons is up for his rookie max after next season. Bro, the Sixers is for real, and they're coming. They looking to the championship, man. That's what Elton Brand said. It's the championship, and it's there. It's there. It is there. And the last game I was actually watching, there was a lot of games on, but last game I was watching was, you know, Mavericks and Wizards. Brad Beal versus Luka Doncic. I think both teams don't have really nothing to play for. They're just trying to, you know, Mavericks trying to find some kind of cohesion. You know, they out the playoffs. They're not really worrying about it. They're probably focusing mostly on next year. Get a draft pick. See what they can pick up in free agency. They're going to have some space to go around Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Wizards got the big win. Brad Beal is added to his tradable asset or commodity, whatever. He's going to add to that because you have to trade Brad Beal, man. If you're the Wizards, like, Brunfield, you work without impunity for years. You went through 3 rebuilding situations. There's not one NBA coach or GM who went through 3 rebuilding situations. 3. You went through 3. You build it up with Gilbert Arenas. You know, at that, no. He went through, he took over after Jordan, which I don't even know what the Michael Jordan era was called. It was just Jordan, y'all trying to go to playoffs. I don't even know because you can't even say it's a rebuilding because Jordan was trying to win. He sold a lot of tickets. Then they tanked. They got Gilbert Arenas off of that second round thing, and Golden State couldn't afford him, or they couldn't even re-sign him because they lost the bird rights. This was like a crazy thing for a second round pick because they didn't know he was gonna be that good. Then you go with John Wall. If it's like, and then you're going again. Now it's be the 3rd rebuilding situation. Who does that? You tell me. So what's this for you folks? This is NBA Onetake, and I'm out, y'all.